I have a pretty big problem. But I think I have a solution, but it's really small. I mean, really small. If you're anything like me, you probably have a bunch of video gear laying around, things that you bought over the years thinking they're gonna fit some sort of need as you go on. And we go out there, we buy the little GoPro with a tripod thinking that would be the solution, or we spend a little bit more money and buy a 4K camera that gets really good video. But it comes down to one big problem. And that big problem is it's literally way too big. And even though these cameras have gotten smaller over the years, it just feels still too big to take with us every day. Even the camera that I'm currently filming on, which is a pretty small camera, that one feels a little bit too big sometimes. And so let me switch over to my phone so I can show you what I'm filming with currently. The camera I use almost every day is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Now this camera has been amazing. Not only the form factor is perfect, it fits in your hand really easily, it's pretty discreet as well, but the stabilization and the image quality is amazing. It's really my go-to camera for everything, but even something this small at times still feels way too big. One of the reasons why I still think this DJI Osmo Pocket 3 is still a little too big is we've got these scooters that we love to ride around, and I take them around town here instead of using the car sometimes. And at times I want to document where I'm going. And the problem is I just can't put the camera properly anywhere on this scooter without feeling like it's going to fall off. And trying to wear it is even another horror story because it still feels way too bulky. Well, I think I found the exact solution I was looking for. And all we have to do is drive down there and pick it up. What we have here is hopefully going to be the solution to our problems. All right, let's get this thing opened up so we can figure out exactly what the solution is. In here, I have the new DJI Osmo Nano. This thing, I think, is going to be a game changer. After doing lots of reviews online and after comparing the features that this has compared to the current camera I'm using and also to the GoPro, I think the versatility of having the camera be able to be detached from the actual display is going to be a game changer. One of the other features that I think I like is that it is more water resistant than the DJI Pocket 3, which they say don't get wet at all. And obviously I live in an area where it rains all the time. Here is the box for the camera. It is a lot smaller than I expected. That's actually really cool. And then on the back side here, it has all the accessories that it comes with. And let's get this thing opened up here. On the back side here, it looks like it has a little bit of an area to slice opened. There we go. This part should, there we go, open up. Oh yeah, this thing is small. It looks like this might be the box of accessories. That is true. Oh, there's a suction cup mount. That'll be awesome. There's your USB-C charging cable. It's like the little clip mount, the protective case for the camera, and the lanyard. Look how little space that takes up. That's the actual camera. Let's get this out of here. Oh my gosh, this thing is so small. Look at that. There is the charger in there, or not the charger, but the display. And there is the camera itself. Yeah, this thing is awesome. There is the display. Has a little protective plastic on the front screen. Let's get that peeled off here. Nice. Let's take a look at this camera. It's about half the size of the actual display. There we go. Small little thing. Has a little protective cover on the lens too. There we go. Remove that as well. And here we have both the camera and the screen. I guess this clips in like that. Has a little locking button on the sides here so it won't come off. And look at that, that is cool. Let's see if we can power on this little thing. I assume you push that button. Oh, there it goes. Well, I got this thing unboxed and pulled out. It did a quick little update when I plugged it in, but I think it's ready to go. So I'm gonna hit the record button. So this is the very first video that I am doing with this camera. Let's see how it turns out. I think the next thing we should do is try this thing out. And look at that, it snaps right in place. Can't even see that thing, that's really cool. Let's go grab my scooter and let's go for a ride. All right, well, hopefully the video is coming out nice and clear, like it should. Let's go a little further here and see if we can get some other cool shots. It's garbage days. We got all these garbage cans on the sidewalk to deal with. Can we squeeze by? I think we can. There we go. Let's hop down here in the street. Kind of a bumpier road. It's a little bit older than the other one. Oh man, gravel. Ooh, I should have brought my gloves. It's kind of chilly. It was like 32 degrees this morning. It's a little bit warmer now, but not by much. At least the rain stopped, which is nice. Let me go across this way. We'll go the do not enter route right here. Oh, there's a lot of gravel. Loose gravel everywhere. There we go. Why is there gravel on the sidewalk? It makes no sense. Okay. All right, clear terrain this way. Let's go straight this way and see where we're going. People were saying these cameras kind of overheat sometimes, but I think with how cold it is right now, we are not going to have that problem. Well, I think we solved our big problem using something really small. I think this camera is going to be a perfect fit for any future adventures and documentation. I'm going to definitely be keeping it, and I'll give you some more updates along the way if I find other cool uses for it. In the meantime, keep your eye out for footage that we take with this camera. Until then, be sure to like and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Have a good day.